Hello, hello, my friends. We're going to do a fun, chill coloring session tonight. Fun chat, wholesome entertainment, positive reinforcement for all of those skills we want to learn. Let's get started. Hello and welcome to Deliberately Creative. I'm Stephanie, and we are here with a chill coloring session tonight. I am going to be using my brand new. Oh, I just realized that. Whoops. Okay, well, I'm there. I'm using my brand new coloring book. I did all of the art in here for it. And I'm so excited you guys are here because, it's been a long time since I've done a live. Things happen in life. Sometimes we have to step back, take a break. Sometimes life throws something in your path that you weren't expecting. And my mom passed away in March, and things just kind of have started getting back onto a more even keel. So I thought I'd start doing some live shows again. But I haven't stopped doing artwork. I've been working in the background. This coloring book was released at the end of April. So this is my coloring book. It's actually called Positive Vibes Coloring Book for Adults. And then it's this particular page. What do you guys think? I'm so glad you're here. Are you hearing me just fine? I'm just checking. I see myself as making sound, so let me check. Let me see. Oh, there we go. All right. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and you've seen me. Hi, guys. I'm going to go ahead and take me off the screen because I'm a little bit distracting when there's a lot of other things going on. So we're going to look at the coloring book. Now, this is the free coloring page that I have available on my website. And if you look down below in the more information, there's a link. And at the top of the, let's see here. Show me. Show it to me. At the top. Nope, that's a different message. I just put the different message up there. That's okay. I will put the link in the chat. If you don't want to go all the way out to the website, you can just click the link and it should take you directly to the page to download and print this on your own printer. And whatever kind of paper your printer will print is what I suggest putting in there. If you like coloring on it, put it in. So we are looking at the coloring book first. So glad you guys are here. Yeah, if you could share this with your friends, that would be awesome. I would love to have lots of people coming in. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, share. But if you're already a subscriber, always hit that like button if you like what you see. So the cover is a nice glossy cover. I like that. It makes the images really pop. The back actually has 4 of the images that are in the coloring book. So isn't that pretty? It is an 8.5 by 11, so it's my biggest one of my adult coloring books. Most of my adult coloring books are the 8.5 by 5.5. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate the love. And I appreciate sharing love when I can with you guys too. So you get this design a couple times on the cover. It's the title page. Wow, I just banged into something. I need to make sure and not step on the thumbtacks. All right. So then the inside here has a little bit of information, the thank you for purchasing the coloring book. That colored pencils seem to work best in this. Dry media works best. I did this last night, and I'm really happy with how that turned out. I'm going to post just a little quickie, probably on my Tangy sometime this week of this one. So there we go. Aw, thanks, Lori Ann. You can hear me. Thank you, Gina. I appreciate that. So this little page here just tells you, reminds you if you're going to do any pens, put a piece of paper behind just to make sure that it doesn't bleed through. If you do buy the book, it really helps me out if you can review the artwork in the book. The paper in the book, I don't have any control over. It's about 50-pound text paper. So this is 20-pound text paper, and this is 50-pound text paper. It's hardly thicker. It's hardly any thicker, but you can really see through this is my printer paper, just plain old 20-pound printer paper. And this, oh look, I've got dot grid pages on the back side so that you can use it to journal on also if you want to. It also, I don't put things on the back side just to make it easier so that it doesn't interfere with the next page of art. Now, I tend to push my paper back really far. So you have a place to test your art supplies, and then all of the pages that are in here, I have left a wide margin. So it's easy to take a craft knife and cut them out and use them as posters. And you don't have to decide which poster you're going to use because it's all single-sided. You'll have to learn to enjoy. Well, Lorianne, make sure and go and download this one so you can have a little bit of coloring time in. And I know that you have some of my other coloring books, so you can always color in those. So here we go. The happiest people don't have the best of everything. They just make the best of everything. Isn't that true? And I love, this is all filled with my own hand-drawn artwork. So, you know, these are kind of my take on a dandelion before they've gone poof to seed. Be filled with wonder and touched by peace. Fun little butterflies and doodle flowers. Lots of my doodle style. So this is the full-size poster of the one that was at the front. Right here. What would you think, since you guys are here, what would you think of a coloring book that had was basically this size page? The half size, the 5.5 by 8.5, because I'm thinking I might do this for my Teespring shop, but I would maybe want to do it 2 up per page and make them a little bit smaller. It'd be more like card size. Happiness is to hold flowers in both hands. So be fabulous. You know, we all need to remember to be fabulous, because we all are. Be kind to everyone, you know. So, Shelley, I love that you have a very strong sense of your personal beliefs, and I believe in everyone having an opportunity to share their beliefs, but because we are an internet-based group here with many different people, and I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable. So we don't tend to talk about religion in here, but we do talk about being kind, loving each other, and sharing peaceful, wonderful thoughts for each other. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. So be you, do you, for you. So there we go. Be positive. I love this one because it's like a either a lattice work, an iron work, or it could be done like in soft greens and cream and make it look like pretty wallpaper. You're flying home to Michigan the 1st of July, and now you know you're going to be doing art on the airplane. Awesome. Darcy, that is great to hear. So be your own kind of beautiful. And I think that's really important because we are all individuals with a lot of love and care in our hearts. And just like a pineapple, stand tall, wear a crown, and be sweet inside. Thank you so much. Hello, Joanne. Nice to see you. There's all kinds of things in this coloring book. So Theodore Roosevelt, believe you can and you're halfway there. You know? There we go. All right. So Gina, are you heading out? Oh, okay, Gina. Take care. Thank you so much. Cherish every moment. So this one has all kinds of little things. We've got frogs and bees and butterflies and flowers and lots of flowers. Collect beautiful moments. But you see what I was saying about how all of them have this wide margin here at the spine so that you can cut them out and use them as posters? You got, Jan, that's awesome that you got to have a chance to see your parents. So fun. I'm so glad you guys are here. Create your own sunshine. You know, again, and don't quit. Create your own sunshine and don't quit. You know, this book is so full of happy. I was, working on filling my heart with happiness and sharing it with others. I think that's what I wanted to do with this book. So take time to do what makes you happy, Dream without fear and love without limits. Yeah. There's over 40 designs in here, guys. So, escape the ordinary. These were all hand-drawn by me. Explore your creativity. Good things take time. I love these gladiolas. It's so fun to be able to hug people again. Yes. And then a grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. And this is the one we're going to color tonight. I'm going to just quickly go through these last ones here. Happiness blooms from within. Have fun no matter what you are doing. This is along the lines of my mandala coloring book. So if you haven't seen that, I have a coloring book that's 8.5 by 8.5 that is just the floral mandalas. Then, I am enough. I have to keep reminding myself, I am enough. I don't have to be, as pretty as some. I don't have to be as rich as some. I'm enough. And I'm having a really good time being enough. I am worthy of love. This is one of my favorite ones in the whole book. I've got peonies and like eucalyptus and hydrangeas and mums and daisies and a seed pod that I have absolutely no idea, but I had fun making it. I'm still learning. Always learning, guys. Always have to learn. Hey, Michelle, welcome back. Or welcome here. I'm back. If you can be anything, be kind. Just be kind. That's fun stuff. And I love this little bird because it can be colored any way you want it. If you truly love nature, you will find beauty everywhere. Vincent van Gogh, another one of my floral mandala type styles. The joy of small things can last all life long. And I went in and did really doodled up these birds and just had a fun time doing it. And I loved the cherry blossoms. It was cherry blossom time when I was doing this book. Keep choosing joy. Let joy be your compass. See, I have a lot of similar theme going through the whole book. Live every moment. And this is Morning Glories. I see this as doing those really deep purple blue type Morning Glory. Live simply and bloom wildly. I love how this turned out. I really, really love how this turned out. The jars just look so good to my heart. Look deep into nature and you will understand everything better. There we go. Old ways won't open new doors. If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you always got. If you want to make a new path, you have to open a new door. Oh, these lettering, okay guys, I did not do all the hand lettering without templates, okay? One of the cool things that you can do with your own artwork, leave a space, print something out, lay your artwork over the top of your printout, and trace the letters that are underneath. And then it's in your own hand, but it's not having to be done from scratch, you know? Positivity is a superpower. If somebody asks me what my superpower is, it's positivity. Or creativity. Or being creatively positive. How's that? Seeds take time to turn into flowers. So, yep, I actually did the life of the whole thing. With a little worm underneath the ground. You know, it's just fun stuff. I had to make my own heart happy, right? Slow down, breathe deep, and take time. I see this one being done with like coloring and then coloring in the background really, really dark blue, black almost. You know? So, just thought that would be pretty. Stop and smell the flowers. Absolutely. So, stretch your wings and fly. Now, some of these, if you notice, the lettering is on top of lighter print of the flowers. I did that on purpose so that the words would show up, but you could still see the flowers to be able to color them in. I'm hoping that all makes you guys happy too. Trust yourself. Wow, I'm still going. You can start over every morning. You know, if today was a bad day, you can always start over in the morning. Or take a nap and you can start over after your nap. You create your own destiny. You make your own choices, you know. Nobody else can make you make choices. And then there's some samples. So the back of the book here has a sample piece from all of my other books of coloring books. So this is from the Easter coloring book, Kindness Begins With Me. This is a coloring book mostly for children, my Easter book, but you know, it's fun for everybody. This is the little penguin from my 31 Cute and Creative Winter Ornaments. These are all available on Amazon. The 30 Cute and Creative, Cozy and Creative Designs. I love this kitty cat. The Cottages and Homes coloring book. Right here. This is the little Irish cottage from the cover. And the Floral Mandalas coloring book. And this is the Poppies and Primrose, I think is what I called it. And that's the picture on the cover. And that's it. So now we're going to go to this page and get coloring. So I am just using these are the Arteza colored pencils. They are the Expert Colored Pencil from Arteza. They're a little bit harder than the Prismacolors. This paper has ever so slight texture to it. It kind of eats your pencils a little bit. So you want to, if you want to be able to color a little bit more broadly, I would get get a little bit harder pencil and make sure that you keep your pencil tip as sharp as you can without snapping them. So I do have a pencil sharpener here. I don't have it listed in my information, but I do have it on my Amazon store. So it is the Sharp Tank. It's really cool because it has this little part that comes out. Of course, I just oh, come on now. I'm showing it, and there. I pulled it out too far. Need to crank the handle. What it does is when you pull it out with your pencil in it, it puts tension on your pencil and it pulls your pencil in as you're sharpening. But if anything gets stuck in here, you can twist and you can actually take the whole blade assembly out, and you can replace the blade assemblies. They sell replacements. And then, come on, I just need to line up. Oh, I can't do it sideways, I guess. Come. Oh, now, You know, I've had this on and off like 3 times, and okay, so I was trying to be real, you know, real cute and sassy here and just pop this off and show it to you. I need to probably there. I just needed to slow down. This just unscrews and goes in, and then you just have to slow down, Stephanie, and push it back in. Anyway, so it sharpens really well, really well to a nice sharp point. I'm looking at these and going, I think I want to put a little bit of cream on these petals right here. You're not going to see it really well until I start putting more color on. I'm going to zoom in and zoom over. And zoom in. And then go over. Come on, over. There we go. All right, so I'm going to put, I love this coloring book. I don't shop online. Is there another way to buy it? Ooh, Carla, at this point right now, it's an on-demand coloring book. So it is through through Amazon. Maybe, oh, the one way you can do it is if you have somebody who does shop on the internet, you could have them order it for you. I know a lot of people that don't really do a lot of shopping on the internet. You know, I mean, you do what you are comfortable with. I don't have it available, like, stores could. I think that I do have this available for expanded distribution, which means that you might be able to get, some bookstores will actually order things for you from Amazon. So you could check in with Amazon. I mean, with like Barnes and Noble or one of the bookstores, and I can give you the ISBN number. I'll put the ISBN number in the chat here. Just a second. So the ISBN, and that's the International Booksellers number, basically. 979-873-8851. 247. And it is Positive, Positive, Vibes, coloring book for adults by Stephanie Bergeron. There. So it is set for expanded distribution, which means that bookstores can buy it or can get it, and so that would be the way I'd check it out if you don't actually order online. There we go. Oops, back on there. I am doing this one kind of, let's see, I want that brighter color. See, I am layering up these colors. Now on this paper, the tooth fills pretty fast and it can be a little bit splotchy. Be slow and careful with it. And then you can, and use sharp pencils, and you can get lovely variations of color. Oh yeah, Faber-Castell polychromos are amazing. These are not as hard as the polychromo, but the Arteza pencils are pretty darn good. They don't have the, they say they have light fastness ratings, but you know, I don't know if they've been independently tested. So you have to kind of go with, whatever you want to believe on it, I guess. Generally speaking, your purples and pinks are going to be the most fugitive colors. They're going to be the ones that will fade if they're out. But this is actually pretty cool. Oh, Carla, I'm glad that idea. Hope that it works out for you. Let me know. I'd love to know if that works out, because then it's a way that I can continue to promote them. So, for anybody interested, on my Amazon bookstore, I need to update because I actually have a whole bunch of log books and graph paper books. I have a new food diary that should be coming up any day now, should be released and ready for publication. See, when I upload things to Amazon, then I have to wait for Amazon to review, because they actually review all of the books. They have a real person review the books and make sure that they are following the guidelines and such for Amazon publications. And so I have to wait for it to be released. But it's a kind of a fitness and it has fitness and food diary, basically, is what it is. So you can use it any way you want. It has a place to I'm really kind of excited about it because I need to start using it, and I made it for me. Yeah, you like the Arteza but prefer a harder pencil. Yeah, this is harder than a Prismacolor. It's softer than a Faber-Castell. So, but look at that. So this only has 2 colors on it. I like that. It has the pale cream. It has this Tuscan sun down here on that inner layer, and it has the Tuscan sun out here on the tips. I think I might go for a slightly darker orange out here just on the very, very outer tip. All right. This is, it's so fun to see you guys chatting. It's just making my heart so happy. So this is rust orange, and I think I'm going to take a little bit of rust orange out on the very, very tip. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty. Let's see. I'm going to zoom in a lot more and over. My, I need to rotate my camera. There we go. Now we're not sitting upside down or sideways. Sorry about the camera shake there, guys. But that way you're going to be able to see a little bit better. So there we go. I just have the one top-down camera right now. My side camera, because I'd been offline for so long, I was working on other things. You need to order that book so you can get back on track. Yeah, that's why I wanted one. So I figured if I want one, and these are the things I want to track. So I've got a space for tracking breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack. I've got a place for tracking my mood for the day. I've got space to put a gratitude at the bottom of the page. And I have a place to, select from some different exercises, or I can put my own exercise in. So, there's elliptical and walking. And I may have put jogging, but I don't tend to jog, but some people might. And then there was swimming. I believe I put swimming on there because that is something that I like as an exercise. I might even have put hiking because summertime, I do hike. I just do day hikes, but I do like to hike. Oh, this rust orange is looking so pretty. I think I'm going to take it to these inside petals also. But you see, this paper is taking these colors. I am layering them up. I'm getting a pretty glow. So I need to remember about 20 minutes in is where we started actually coloring. I was planning on only being here for about an hour today. We might go a little over that. I'm not going to get the whole page colored in tonight. If anybody wants me to, I can come back and continue coloring on the same page. I think that would be kind of fun. We just make a date. I am enjoying this time of day doing this, but in a couple weeks, I might be going earlier, or I might continue to stay later and just have my husband make dinner. I'm going to put this rust right down in here, kind of where the shadow bit is on those little petals. Yeah, and the book has the accountability book, the diet diary. It has 98 diary pages. It's like 14 weeks. And then I might go ahead and upload another one with a different cover, but it'll have the same interior. But it is my interior. So, oh, it also has a place to record like the starting measurements and weight, and it has a place at the end of each week that if you wanted to, you can, put those measurements in, your weight in. I know, some people they will just use it for, tracking their food and not worrying about losing weight or anything like that. I'm going to come back here to this Tuscan sun. I like that. And I'm going to put that in. I'm going to put it in kind of bright, a little bit heavier. So when you push really hard, you're really filling in the tooth of the paper, and I won't get as much of a chance to layer the color out here on the edges where this is really hard, been pressed in hard. But that's okay because I want it to be this bright, bright yellowy orange. Ah, very sweet. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. And if you're new, thank you for being here. I am so grateful to, I am grateful to YouTube for giving me the opportunity to post videos, to go live, to do these things with you guys for free. I mean, I don't have to pay anybody to do this. You don't have to pay anybody to come in and watch. Right? We're just having a good old time. And I am so grateful for that. I'm going to make this rust orange. I had a rust orange jacket when I was in 3rd grade. I've told the story of that one before, with the Velcro that ran all the way down the front because my mom didn't want to put a zipper or buttons, so she sewed Velcro. Now this is in the early 1970s, so Velcro was like really new technology. And I was at the back of the room taking my coat off in the morning to hang it up on the hooks at the back of the classroom. And all the teacher heard was rip as the Velcro was being pulled apart. She came running back to find out what I was doing and what I was doing to my pretty coat that my mother had just made me. It's like I was totally confused by her when she came running back too, because, all I was doing was taking my coat off. So it was funny. I'm going to grab, this is a cocoa brown. I'm going to put a little bit of some shadow around those petals. Look at that. That worked. Yeah, you know, having gratitude for the good things in our lives, and truthfully, even as much as it's a pain to say it, even the bad things that happen to us, we can look at them and there's usually something somewhere in it that is good. And it may take us a while to find it. But if you always look at it as there was an opportunity to learn something, even from a heart-wrenching, terrible situation, something good almost always comes out. Grumpy Bunny. I love that name. Welcome. Welcome. Okay, I am going to, what should I do the center of this? I'm probably keeping it towards the browns. Maybe I'll put a yellow tone, a soft yellow tone in. This is kind of a jasmine yellow. I'm going to just lay this in. See, I don't know if you guys can hear the texture on this paper. It's almost sounds like you're coloring on sandpaper. Always find the rainbow. That's right. And we can always learn from new experiences. Hey Gina, I thought you were leaving. You're back. Welcome. 15-minute beats an hour drive. Oh my gosh, yeah. So I've been seeing a lot of my dad since my mom passed, and so it's, I mean, that's actually been, that's been a blessing. That's been a blessing. You know, I've been able to see my dad. We're all vaccinated, and wherever you are on that, I am not going to force my opinion. I will say that me and mine are vaccinated. My son isn't yet though, so makes it a little bit tricky. Or he might be, but I haven't talked to him since he said he was going to be going. But I just want us to get our world back into a position that it's okay to, stop and talk to people. I like the bump elbows, or the bump, instead of fists. I still like elbow bumps better than shaking hands. I'd like that to become normal. And truthfully, I'd like it to become much more accepted and normalized that it's okay if people want to wear masks, and to wear masks, say in Asia, they wear masks a lot during cold season because it reduces the number of colds. That's kind of pretty. I think maybe I'll take a little bit of that warmer brown in there now. Sort of go right, or orange rust. Sort of go in, warm that up just a little bit. This cocoa brown is a little bit cold looking, and I wanted it a little bit warmer. But see, I'm able to go in and overlay those colors. I'm using a fairly light hand too. I'm not pushing really hard. I'm just letting the colors transfer that transfer. I am coloring in like little circles. Oh, I like that. It looks almost like a cinnamon bun in the middle. Oh, well, thank you, Grumpy Bunny. I appreciate that you're finding this to be a very calm and, this is a chill place. We have a very lovely group of people that come in, and I love meeting new people coming in. We don't have all the opportunities to get together with people right now, but even when we do, I still love doing live stream. And I am going to be getting back into more of them. I like that kind of cinnamon bun look. I think I'm going to kind of give this a little bit of a swirl right here in the center. There we go. Yeah, so share if you know people who want to have a calm, positive place to hang out, I am more than happy to be that calm and positive place. Hello, Carmen. Nice to see you. All right, so I think maybe a little bit of that brighter yellow. Oh yeah, right there. Pop that center up a little bit. Yep, it just needed that. Oh, I love this. See, when I colored this the first time for the cover, I actually did digital coloring. So the first time I did it, that's what it looked like, that flower. And now this time I did it with the yellows. I like that. I think I'm going to work down here, maybe get a little bit of this part down here done. So that I'm going to grab the white, and what blue is that? Dreamy blue. Dreamy blue is kind of a metallic or pearl blue. And Prussian blue for maybe the shadows. Maybe as a maybe a little orchid purple. Yeah, thank you, Gina, for reminding folks. Yes, please click that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends. I'm putting some white in here because I want it to look like they're highlighted. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this orchid, and it will be darker on the areas where the white wasn't. But even if I go over the white, it's going to leave a softer area. That's what I did on those hands. So if you were wondering how I did those hands at the front, I went in. Here, I'll show you, because some people just came in. So I did these hands here. And you see how we've got the highlight shine? What I did is I laid white down on the paper first before I put any color on. And then I started building up the color. So that's how that worked. And now this is my first layer of stuff. So I'm trying to just lay some color on and not be too hard with it. These are going to end up being much more blue by the time I'm done. Yeah, the orchid is very pretty. The pencils that I am using are the Arteza Expert colored pencils. And they are harder than a Prismacolor. They're softer than a Polychromo. I believe they are a wax base pencil. But truthfully, you can get awesome experience with even the regular Crayola colored pencils. So now I'm taking this dreamy blue in. Boom, look at that. It's making this deep purple when it mixes with that orchid. And it's giving you that variation of tone. Isn't that pretty? When you do it, pressing light. You don't have to press hard on this. I am not, you notice I still have really sharp points. I am not pushing so hard that I'm snapping, and usually on my Prismacolors, I can't go this sharp with them. I end up snapping tips if I use my Prismacolors in a really super sharp way. I am pressing a little harder on those petals in the very back. Those ones in the middle, they're my farthest back. See how pretty that is, though? That really gives you that feeling that these flowers have some dimension. Oh yeah, putting the highlight down first, it's like it reserves it on the paper. Even, see, I learned that trick from Lacquery Fine Art. She was doing some colored pencil work and was laying down some white first to reserve the white of the paper. Back in her early days. I've been watching her forever. See how that just makes these little guys just pop up, poof out. Hey, Uncle Dan. Aw, well, thank you so much. I missed being... Here, just a second. Let me grab my pencils. I missed being here. I missed seeing you guys. I'm going to go in with kind of a bright green. Here, let's I need to test that green. I'm not sure. So, at the front of the book there's some little, oh yeah, that's the green I want. So that green, this is the turquoise, which is not the green I want. So is that, so this is Coyote Brown, and it's actually kind of a greenish brown. I think I want that one for highlight, or for shadows. So that one, this one, I think that the mint is too blue. So let me grab, now these I have not sharpened. Let's see, that's the ocean blue, or that's ocean blue, not green. Why is that in my, it shouldn't have been in the green box. There we go. I'm looking at, jade is a little too blue. Emerald, kind of blue. These are, well, this one, apple's a warmer green. I'm trying to find, oh, there we go. Parakeet green, and spearmint's too blue. Forest is nice and dark. All right, we're gonna have to sharpen a couple pencils. And then I need to get all those other greens that I dropped over here out, put them back in their space over there. I'm going to use that one for sure. Let's go ahead and flip back to the page we want to be on, though. So, slide you over. There we go. So, you squeeze the little bunny ears, or mouse ears, pull forward, let go, And then grind away. Nice sharp point. See, the pencils come with a really dull point, and I haven't used all these pencils. The parakeet green is a very pretty green, yeah. Oh, I didn't go quite far enough. There we go. You can kind of feel when you've hit the right spot. Oh, that one's already sharpened. And there we go. All right. All right, so what I want to do here, go ahead and get those little... Now, the one thing with that pencil sharpener is that it does... I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can kind of see. It puts these little marks on your pencil. It doesn't bother me, but some people, if you have super expensive pencils, you might not want to use this type of a pencil sharpener with it because it will mark the barrel of your pencil. All right, so I'm going to use the absinthe green as my highlight. So I'm going to put that out here on these bits. I think I'm probably going to do these colors up here on those flowers too. So I think I'll go ahead and add the green onto these leaves and down the middle of that stem. By having a sharp pencil, you can get into some of these narrower spots. There are a few places where it is a little bit tight, and when I put them on, if I make these into the 8.5 by 5.5 book, these would be a lot tinier spots. They might not be as easy to color. So, but one of the nice things, if you have it as a downloadable book that way, which I haven't done it yet, I'm just thinking. I'm thinking out loud. So I might get myself in trouble thinking out loud sometimes. I'm going to take the forest green in here, put that sort of deeper in, and add that to the base of the leaves. And in a few spots on those stems, maybe at the base of the join where the petals come out. That's pretty. And then that parakeet green, just at the very tip. So it looks like the tips are kind of going away a little bit, but not as dark as the forest green. That's pretty. And then the very centers, sunshine yellow for the pollen on the stamen. Here we go. Might go ahead and just toss a little bit of that right over here. We're going to put that, we're going to make these flowers the same, even though they look a little different. Maybe once they mature, they turn into something different like that. A gorgeous set. You know, I was kind of thinking about that after I've colored something, done the hand coloring, making cards, or selling them as downloadable posters that are already colored that people would be able to download and print for themselves. Or I could find some place where I could, you know, like Zazzle or Redbubble or Society6 or something like that, and put my posters up. Yeah, the pencil sharpeners that eat pencils. You have to go fix dinner for your parents? Aw. Well, Carla, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And have a lovely dinner. You know, that's getting to spend time with our family. You know, that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff right there. I'm going to go ahead and put up here a little bit closer towards the top for my highlight on these guys. How long have we been? Oh, we've been 54 minutes. Wow. Where's the time gone, guys? It's been just zipping past so quickly. So we're going to put that orchid on here. Just like I did the little ones, I'm going to do it the same way pretty much. See where I put that white and I'm pushing the same hardness, how it's much lighter where the white was, or white is. So anybody going to be traveling this year? I know Darcy said she's going to be heading home, but that's different, you know? That's different, heading home. But traveling, like, I think it's probably going to be a little while before I get out of the country. I do want to go up to Canada, but it's going to be a while before Canada opens up, I think. I have some friends in Canada that I want to go see. Some of my camping buddies. Because one of them was diagnosed with a terminal illness last year, and I think he's holding on so that he can see everybody one more time. So now I need that. I like that dreamy blue. No, we're not having a speed draw, speed coloring. This is just, I'm just going to color, and then we are going to just enjoy this time, not worrying about getting it all done. You know, just chat and visit. I love that you guys are chatting. I love that I get to look up and see you guys chatting. I try to answer when I see something come by that I can answer. See, I think this little bit right here, down deeper, I'm going to go ahead and push a little harder. Make it look like it's deeper in. Oh, that sounds like so much fun, Jan. We absolutely love Ireland and Scotland. That is definitely on the list of places to get back to. I have a dear friend in England who I've gone over to see a couple times. And she came over here and stayed with me a few times also. And I want to get over and see her parents, see her husband, you know, the family. Do the family thing. They're my UK family. So I want to get over there and see them. And Mark wants to get over there and see them too. And then when we went to Scotland, we stayed in a cottage, and my friend came up on the train and then stayed with us. And that was so much fun. So now I am going to take the white again and see. Ooh, look at that. Because I put that white down to begin with, when I take the white over that area, it kind of scratches back a little bit through. That's pretty. Through the colors just a little bit, blends them a little bit. I have not tried using any odorless mineral spirits on this type of paper. I don't think it would be very satisfactory. You certainly could try and see how it works for you. I would definitely do it on the tester page, not one of the actual drawing pages or poster pages. But that's why there's a testing page. And the other thing, those the sample pages from the other coloring books that are at the back, these are a great place to test out your colors also. This year is 37 years for you. Yeah, we got married in the early 80s. The early 80s also. I try not to mention actual years of things very often on YouTube because, you know, there are some folks out in the world that will take that information and use it for nefarious deeds. So, apple green. This one's a little bit closer to us or bigger, so I think I want to put a little bit more color into these leaves and stems. I am going to take the forest green on here also for the deeper shadows. But several years ago, for my 40th birthday, it was my 40th birthday, our 20th anniversary, my son graduating from high school. You know, it was just everything all together. And we went to Australia for that trip. That was amazing. So I do love that the world can be very small. I mean, who would have thought that, 15-hour flight and you could be in the whole other side of the world. Congratulations, Sandy. Yeah. If there's something you want to do, if there is something that is just going to make your heart so happy, you need to do it and not wait, not push it off for, a better time will happen. Don't push it off. That's one of the things that my dad has been kind of sad about, is that, he and Mom wanted to go to Hawaii and they didn't get the chance to because she got really sick. So if you have a window of opportunity and the financial means to do it, take care of yourself and do it. Let's zoom out and see how this is looking. Let's zoom out. Well, that might have been a little bit more zoomed out than I was expecting. That's okay. There we go. Wow. Look at those flowers, guys. Aren't they pretty? I think that this is probably 2 more sessions to get this all done if we want to do it. Here, let me come back. Let me come back on the screen. All right, so I think this is probably another 2 more sessions of coloring, probably the top part and the bottom part. We won't be doing a flip through of the entire coloring book. We'll get right into coloring, so we'll have an hour of actual coloring time. I think we can get a lot done and just really enjoy the time, the chill vibe. Let me know, leave me a comment if this type of video is something that you would really enjoy having more of, because I've got 6 coloring books and I have another 2 that I'm working on. I'm planning on having a kind of a little brainstorming session also. If that sounds like fun, it would just be like a little video vlog chat, but do it live and keep it to half an hour. Let me know. Is that something you'd like to do too? I need you to remember to go out and do something creative and take care of yourself so you can take care of those around you. And let me know if you want me to do more of the coloring in this page. I would love to do it if you want to see it. Take care, guys. And then the end.